Alright guys, TDM here, bringing you maybe the last Black Ops 2 public match gameplay breakdown you will ever see on this channel. Today we've got a pretty ridiculous gameplay, 42-2 TDM nuclear here on Raid, probably using, in my opinion, the best TDM loadout to go for nuclears with. I'll talk about that a little bit more later in the gameplay, but here I push up into Zig, get to, and look at my minimap. It would appear as if my ring side were totally safe. You know, there's one teammate in middle looking at it, two teammates at ring, but of course, no way. Pillars, guy comes out and takes me out. You know, just never trust teammates is what I'm trying to show right there. So I push up middle, and I see a guy open stairs, miss all my shots on him, and then I see this guy coming around the right side of middle. What am I going to do? Am I going to try and run out and shoot him, or am I going to wait for him? Waiting is a much better option, because there was also a guy in zigzag, as well as the guy open stairs that could have shot me if I'd have run out, and now I can safely push middle, because nobody is poking their head out. So I move around here, I know they're going to be over this side because my teammates are right behind me, drop shot this guy and then sort of wait a couple of seconds and then pop up to take that second guy by surprise, and then unfortunately I get shot in the back for my second and only my second death of the game. So with this loadout, effectively, if you're going to try and get 30 of the 75 kills your team can get in a game, you're going to need to moving around pretty quickly in my opinion, so that's why I'd prefer an SMG to try and get nuclears with. I also prefer to leave it unsilenced because it means that enemies will see you on the radar and then they will just rush at you. And if you've got a UAV up, which you will have a lot of the time if you're using hardline, then you'll be able to see where they are and just prepare for them as they sprint at your position, which is going to give you a much higher chance of actually picking up those 30 kills. You also want to make your SMG as much like an assault rifle as you can, so you can prepare for many different situations. That's why you use long barrel. So you see this guy just spawned in basketball, which means they're going to be spawning right on the opposite side of the map, right? So they're going to be spawning in driveway, they're going to be over at ringside, and right now a teammate's in ringside, so I would assume that ringside is going to be safe and they may be pushing red or something like that. But of course one guy comes right through laundry, it's a brilliant teammate. And look at this, another guy is right in middle map and my teammate comes up and nicks my kill. Unbelievable teammates. You just have to play by yourself effectively, treat it as free for all, and look at your mini-map just to see where the enemies are going to be spawning. So right now I've now got my V set up so I can effectively be very aggressive. These guys are getting dropped and really I can just push up. I don't want my teammates to effectively sort of nick my kills while I've got my V set up. You want to make the most of your V set. I shouldn't really have challenged there because I was already weak and that guy had an LMG, so he could have just killed me in one shot, but fortunately I got away with it. Take a little bit of damage as I drop down here with hardline, but with the V set up it's effectively too easy. I'm also getting loads of assists when I am using my streaks as well. Look at that, I'm getting 30 points every time my teammates get a kill. Right now I'm just annihilating and I overlap that VSAT so quickly. That's why hardline is so good with this score streak loadout. You can overlap so quickly and I get the relentless, but I'm not just going to push out blindly. These enemies are obviously stupid, they're just running away from me, have no idea that I'm here, and I push out middle. This is damn risky. I try and take this guy at long range even though there was a guy down low in middle map, so that was pretty risky. There's a guy up top, I'm just going to evade from that. And a little tip if you're going for TDM nuclears, you don't want to be too aggressive with it. There's so many more kills left in the game. I don't need to push up and risk my life. I only need to get about, you know, not many more now. You see, that was my 26th kill right there. I only need 4 more, so I can afford to sort of run away and be cautious about it. But unfortunately my VSAT runs out, nearly get taken off guard by that. That's something you need to watch out for. Good tactic there. Make sure you're constantly keeping an eye on your minimap when your VSAT runs out, and don't get too focused on your VSAT that you fail miserably. So that's the nuclear, there it is. Pick up this guy because, you know, I was a bit elated at this point and failed on my shots. And now, you know, I'm getting the unstoppables. I don't necessarily want to lose this streak, but at the same time I don't really care about losing it because I've already got the nuclear. That's what I'm aiming for. So I push out here to challenge this guy. At this stage you sort of need to have realised how bad or how good I suppose the enemies are and know how much you really want to challenge them in certain engagements. I know these enemies are bad, so I know it doesn't matter me challenging these guys in 1v1 gunfights unlike I normally would. So I hope you enjoyed this gameplay, guys. It's coming to a close right now, and you should use your MSMC, treat it as an SMG, but you can go for those longer range engagements if you would like. So a 42 in 2, nice little 40 plus with the nuclear, 36 gun streak in there as well. Try and hit 15 likes if we can. I'll show you the medals as well at the end of this gameplay. I am going to do a combat record video, it's been suggested twice. Coming up soon will be my full stats and unlocks in Black Ops 2 before Advanced Warfare drops. So look how badly one of my teammates went 2 in 9, okay? 2 in 9, and I put up like 4 VSATs and like 4 or 5 UAVs and counter UAVs. There it is, 6 unstoppables, nuclear, 12 double kills, oh my god. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Check out one of the other 2 videos on screen if you would. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.